Right, here we have a Japanese PC98, a 9821 NX. Doesn't mean much to me, but it's got 24 meg of RAM, it's got a 500 gig hard disk, it also has a 2 gig compact flash drive in there, so it's pretty cool. As you can see, it's got a numeric keypad, and it comes even with a modem card and all the drivers. The modem fits in the other PCIA MCIA slot there. You can see the compact flash in there. Also floppy drive on one side, CD-ROM and a hard disk there. It has FM sound, which is pretty darn cool. If you'll bear with me, I will show you one of the Windows 95 games that it comes with. As you can see, it's a gorgeous screen. You can adjust the brightness if you like. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference, probably doesn't really show on there at all, but anyway, that's cool. PCMCIA 2. I can't play on film, that's just too much to ask. But there you go, you can look at the demo. It's PCMCIA, right. Now the games you're more interested in are probably things like Rusty and Garudius, and I'll just switch it off for now. And if I whack the floppy in and switch it on, we should boot from floppy. This is a floppy disk I've created with the right drivers so that it frees up the right bits of memory for you. I haven't got all the games that are installed working yet, but I should have given anyone enough pointers. And I've got some of the cool stuff to go. See the little floppy drive icon flashing away. It's a really cool little LCD actually there. I like it. It's a nice little touch. And it's not booting off the floppy. I guess that's part 2 of the video now. Oh yes, it is. It's alright, it came up with Windows 95 there, and I forgot that they still called DOS Windows 95 DOS, which was a bit weird. Anyhow, Flame Zapper is pretty cool. Rusty, Rube Breaker, they all work. Last Breaker and Garudius work too. I haven't had any luck with Farland Stories 1 and 2, but there are English translated versions for this, and it's kind of, well, I'll show you later. Anyway, for now we'll have a look at Rusty because it's brilliant. I'm going to miss the music to this game. It's not easy to play in film, especially if you're doing a stupid iPad. I haven't tried it with the numeric keypad before because, well, I didn't think of it, but apparently it's better. And there we are, look at that. Sorted. Space. I think I've got some horrible hodgepodge sorted out now. Anyhow. Really make out how cool it is, the graphics. I mean, anyway, it's a bit of a Castlevania film. Right. It takes quite a good PC98 to run Flame Zapper, so I'll show you that next. You could of course put these boot options on the hard disk, which would be a lot quicker, but ideally I wanted to put them on the compact flash, but you need to find special compact flash, well not drivers to read it in DOS, which are around, but I just didn't have the energy to to sort any more out. Anyway, FZ Flame Zapper. And that's basically the problem for me. I do like this machine, but I just don't have the energy anymore to, here you go. get a better idea from there. Nice Tatsujan style smart ones. But you can see it runs nice and smooth, and it's quality. Yeah, I'll show you one more game and then I'll call it a day. But just have another look here. You've got the modem card which goes into the PCM slot, which is cool. You have the cable for it there with all the proper port. Anyway, it's a nice thing. Well, it's all there anyway. That's all grand. Here we go again. So, Flames Upper Rusty. Rude Breaker, that's pretty cool actually. Let's go back. It's got a nice silly name. You might recognise that logo again. Tough to beat a compile shooter. There's that lovely sound again. I'm gonna die. Yeah, predictable, but you know, it's easy with two hands, I promise you. Well, if you want to go back to Windows, you take out the floppy, let it boot itself. Good old memory test, don't you miss them? At least ones that take that long anyway. I took it to show a mate the other day. The only real slight downside is that when it came back it didn't work. The only problem was I slid the hard drive out of this slot here, shoved it back in again firmly, and it was fine. So there might be a loose connection in there. But other than that, I mean, you can see it's solid. Once it's in, it's never been a problem at all. As you can see, it boots up nicely. That dreadful sound. And well, I did this just as a test because I know it's got different hardware to a normal PC, but it's kind of compatible. So I thought, what will Doom do? Will that work? The answer is yes, and it plays fine too. It's a decent speed. It does actually look better on the screen. I mean, it's not Xbox 360 smooth, but you know, it's pretty decent. So there you go, that's the PC98. I will miss it, but as I say, I'm not getting the most out of it, so maybe you can. Cheers then.